I've said my intro so many times because I can't say it right. All right. Hey guys, thanks for tuning on in for today's video. If you're new, hi, I'm Ansley. This is That's Really Pretty, where we discuss all things beauty and makeup. If you're not new, hey, what's up, what's good? Thank you for coming on back. So let's talk about today's palette. I am slowly doing my face as I film today. Doing like 5 videos. So yeah, if you see this jumper and this look a few times, that's what's up. So anywho, I want to talk to you about a palette that just came out, and I'm kind of proud of myself. I never review things when they come out immediately, but I've got like 2 hot off the press picks for you guys in my week of editing and videos and uploading and stuff. So one of them is this. This is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I'm wearing it on my eyes. At the end of this video, I'll have a quick demo where I speed through and show you everything. But I just put this on. It's my first time wearing it, and I have a lot of thoughts. So I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet as possible, but let's just jump on in. So let's talk about the packaging for this palette. First of all, they did a kick-ass job with the packaging, and I don't say that lightly. I am not someone, I kind of am someone that will buy stuff just for packaging, but I'm not a huge Too Faced fan. I actually skip on a lot of their releases, but I don't know, the more I just kept seeing it, I was like, it's so pretty. I just really, really want it. And then I looked at the shadows too, and I was like, Ansley, Michelle Lucas, are you gonna use these shadows? And I was like, I don't know, it's just so pretty. But it's got this this is really nice packaging. Did y'all hear that? That is the sound of money being spent on packaging. But it's got this plasticky shell. The top part of this is raised. It's got the lace on the front. It's also pressed into the pan for each of the shadows, and it's in this embossed gold. It says Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. And the packaging it came in was super cute too. So this just slid on top of that. I like it. I like the mauvey blush pink, the the lace, the gold. It's just kind of romantic almost. So love the packaging. This is definitely one of the heavier palettes that I own. Also, there's like not that many shadows in here, but whatever. Okay, so here's, I'll get to that in a minute. It's a really nice size mirror. Sorry to blind you guys. So you get, there's 2 different size pans in this palette. 6 of them, these 6 right here, you get 1 gram of product, and then these larger ones, you get 3 gram of product. Okay, I'm gonna try and show you this palette. Like, I just tried to flash it in front of you guys, but I'm having the hardest time getting my phone to focus. So that's kind of a cream shade, and that's almost like a light, like almost pinky purple, but yeah, that's what they look like. So I have swatches for you guys. So I'm gonna try and hold this up the right way, and I'm gonna try to not blind you guys, so forgive me. I'm doing my best. I need like an extra hand. Oh, it's gonna be backwards. All right, screw that. So this is the shade. We've got Heaven, Less is More, and Sexpert. This is these shades. Yeah, it's these shades right here. You can't really see Less is More, but that's okay. I don't mind it. And this is Sexpert. And then we've got Nude Goals, Cleavage, Risky Business. That is this middle right here. I like Nude Gold. I'm sorry, I like Cleavage. Nude Gold is not a shadow. It reminds me of one of the shades in the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. Check out that video, I will link it. And then we've got Lace Teddy down here, All Natural, and Hookup. So what drew me to this palette was like 2 of the shades. Risky Biz and Hookup. So I will show you the swatches for this first. For the bottom row is probably my favorite, just in terms of the variety of shades. So I would say definitely going across in these trios, you can put together eye looks. These 2 right here, actually all 3 of these, the ones that come in the larger pan, just look kind of like against my skin tone. They're about the same, especially these 2 right here, Heaven and Lace Teddy. For whatever reason, they look really similar on my skin tone. So if you're my complexion or deeper, I will show you, I'll talk you through how I use the shadows, but for me in my collection, I think that this is a great palette. There's also like a shimmery version of this. I didn't feel that compelled to pick up the shimmery shades. I don't want a palette of shimmery shades. I have a lot of those colors already in my collection, but I'm kind of missing like your just basic everyday colors in like one cohesive palette. So I skipped on a lot of the naked palettes. So if you have some of those palettes, you probably have a lot of these shades. I'm sure, actually I can't say I'm sure, I don't know. I think with this palette, a lot of these shades are new. I think it's the shimmer palette. Correct me down below if I'm wrong. I think in the shimmer palette, some of those shades are not new, but this is just like a nice, cohesive, everyday palette. I'll be honest, for me, when I wear makeup to work, like I used to play with color a lot more, and now I'm like kind of over that. And I need to get back into playing with colors outside of work, but I'm getting to a point now with the environment that I work in, and I can certainly wear a pop of color on my eyes here and there. Like clothes is a different story. I can kind of go a little crazy with clothes. When you're known as a fashionable person in the office, you can take more risks. So people think I wear nice stuff, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'll wear some color today. But I'm getting to a point with my eyeshadows where I just want like simple looks. I don't want to do too much, not too much color. And this for me is like an upgraded naked palette. I noticed, and you can still buy those palettes, like there's nothing wrong with them. They just look super ashy on my skin tone. So a lot of these shades will look kind of similar. Like for me, the middle three, there's really not much of a difference there by the time you like buff them out on your eye. So I will tell you what I used. I went in with All Natural as my base shade, and then I went in with Hookup on top of that. I put Risky Biz in the outer V part of my eye, and then my camera just fell. Then I put Heaven on the inner part of my lid. So just so you guys know, like I like the shadows. They blend really nicely together as a matte palette. By the time I got to using Heaven, I was like, oh, I could put a little shimmer on. I've got a ton of palettes where they offer me that shade selection, but for like an everyday matte palette, I like it. I'm not sure how this would fare on skin tones deeper than me though. That I don't have much confidence in. And I haven't really seen a lot of women of color reviewing this palette. So one of the things about my channel, if you're new or if you just haven't heard me say this before, because I actually don't say it that often, I like to create videos where if you're standing in the store and you're just looking for a quick review, like you got what you need. It's not, you know, someone's doing a haul video and they're mentioning 10 products. Now you're sitting there in Sephora and you're trying to scroll through the video and figure out, you know, which 8 seconds of that is actually pertinent to you. So that's the type of videos I like to make, which means I probably end up making videos on just like, you know what, it gives me the freedom to make videos on kind of like whatever I want. It doesn't have to be something that's new. You know, there are people that are getting introduced to makeup every single day, and like a review is a review. You want to see stuff and see how people have worn it, not just reviews on every new thing that's come out. And a lot of things that have come out recently are boring to me, so I tend to pick up things that maybe aren't the newest every now and then. Like this, I'll pick up something that's super new. But hopefully you find this video helpful. I really like this look. This is super wearable. I will say with my small lid space, you get to a point where if you're using too many of these shades, they just get muddled together. The shades themselves, I would say the smaller pans, the 6 ones over here, they're pretty rough. These feel a little creamy to me, which is kind of weird. It smells amazing. They're done with like the chocolate bar, the peach nonsense. It smells kind of like shea butter and like vanilla. It smells really good. I think there's shea butter in these. It smells very much so like shea butter. But I will stop talking. I will end the video with me showing you guys what showing you those shades in action. Just so you know, I used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I only used 2 brushes. One's from Sephora and one is from BH Cosmetics. So if you're new to makeup, this is a really easy look. Didn't take a lot of tools. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment any questions that you have down below. I love answering questions. And consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Alright guys, hope you enjoy my walkthrough through this look. Also check out Instagram. I will post a picture of this at some point in time. I gotta stay true to the feed. So I'm gonna be traveling soon, so this video might go up while I'm out of town. But yeah, take care you guys. Bye.